Greetings, Fright fans, and welcome to day 26 of our Halloween Horror Countdown, where we are looking at the top 31 horror anthology films of all time, as chosen randomly from our Cauldron of Terror. I reach in and pull out another one of our pumpkins here and see what tonight's movie is going to be. Tonight we're looking at Twilight Zone, the movie. Made in 1983, this is an all-star directorial effort featuring 4 stories and a wraparound by 4 directors: John Landis, Steven Spielberg, Joe Dante, and George Miller. The film opens with 2 men driving down a dark highway in the desert. The passenger, played by Dan Aykroyd, asks the driver if he wants to see something really scary, then changes into a monster and attacks him. Cue the Twilight Zone theme. Each story opens with a narrator's voice introducing the story, voiced by Burgess Meredith. The first story is called Time Out. It was directed by John Landis. A bitter and racist man, played by Vic Morrow, leaves a bar one night and finds himself transported back in time, where he himself is the victim of racist persecution. The second story is called Kick the Can, directed by Steven Spielberg. Nursing home residents revert into children by playing a game of Kick the Can. The third story is called It's a Good Life, directed by Joe Dante. A boy with incredible mental powers keeps his family and school teacher hostage to his every whim. The final story is called Nightmare at 20,000 Feet, directed by George Miller. During a flight on a passenger airline, a man spots a creature on the wing of the plane, but no one believes him. The film ends with the man from the plane being loaded into an ambulance. We see the driver is none other than the passenger from the opening of the film. The final 3 segments of this film are all remakes of classic Twilight Zone episodes. Twilight Zone the movie, this was fun. I love that opening scene where they're driving down the highway and they're talking to each other about, hey, what's your favorite Twilight Zone episode? I think every one of us have had that very conversation, haven't we? I know I have. And if I were to pick a favorite Twilight Zone episode, holy cow, what would that be? I don't even know. I like the one with with Bill Shatner and the little devil head and the coins, and they're in the town. They're putting the coins in the thing. That's an awful good one. But To Serve Man's good, and the one with the airplane that John Lithgow does in this episode is awful good too. And that's the highlight of this film, by the way, in my opinion, is the Lithgow episode. Anyway, it's really good. So Twilight Zone the movie, our choice for tonight for our Halloween horror countdown. So what do you guys think? You a fan of Twilight Zone the movie? I think they did a really good job. And God, this movie about ruined John Landis' career, didn't it? Really unfortunate accident that he had there. And I shouldn't even be talking about that. That's not fun. We want to focus on the fun stuff here, don't we? But yeah, Twilight Zone. So anyway, that's it for tonight. We'll get back to more of these tomorrow. So be sure to join me back here in the lab. And hey, by the way, if you guys haven't clicked subscribe, please do so. And I will see you back here tomorrow night for more Halloween horror goodness, more Halloween horror anthology goodness. Until then, stay mad.